Hey weirdos, losers, freaks, and everything in between. It's Nodnarb516 here with Hiroton Almighty 2011, and we're doing Pokemon Platinum. Yeah.
Technically, we're doing this again because all of this, you may notice, this is all post-commentary since we both decided we're going to upload this video. Oh my god, we're seeing ourselves from our...
2-year-old footage.
I need to,
We look like babies.
I need to cut that out on post. I'm going to replace this with, pictures of,
sexy-ass men that look nothing like us.
I was going to replace it with pictures of Liam Neeson.
Yes.
Ew. Anyway.
Dude, this is so disconcerting.
Anyway, we're redoing the first few episodes of this, considering This is going to be so hard to edit out with you just being in the background, commenting on everything. Dude, that's not going to be there in post.
I don't know. Okay, guys, so since he's going to cut it out anyway, Hiroton looked adorable 2 years ago.
It was only 2 years ago. But, in any case, since we're all, I'm posting these videos up to my channel since it's easier that way. And
my channel's pretty much dead anyway.
That and pretty much, because of the way that the video is recorded, there's his finger from the 2 years ago. For the sake of quality, all this is being redone where I'm upscaling the video, I'm doing stuff to edit out things. But starting with episode 10, we also have our third commentator in. And hopefully for the rest of the series, once we actually do continue this past, I think, episode 17, we're going back to live. Since this series is 2 years old, since, what is it? We left off with Fantina, and basically Pokemon X came out, and we never came back.
I think it was episode 18 that we left off last time.
Well, it's the same difference, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, as soon as we decided who we were going to choose, we chose the male character whose official name is Lucas, even though it's not Lucas from Mother 3. And what did we name him again? I actually forget.
The gender ambiguous. I don't know.
As soon as we edit out the... Wow, this really is going to be hard to edit in with all the stuff going on here. I don't even know what footage I'm going to put in here. Future me, I hope you don't let me down.
There's more footage of 2 years ago us than the actual game.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
I mean,
we named him Lucas.
Yeah.
Bunch of unoriginal square ass.
Whoa! I mean, to be fair, I don't think we had any idea what we were going to name him anyway.
Yeah.
Why did we choose Platinum again, now that I think about it?
Because it's a sexy-ass game. It's Gen 4, but they fixed everything that was wrong with Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, because one of Diamond and Pearl's issues is that it's not that it wasn't a fun game, it's just... It's very
slow-paced.
It's the brawl of Pokemon, pretty much. It's
incredibly slow-paced.
It's a good game, yeah, it's a good game, but the pacing's off, and the story, honestly... It's weird, the story... It's... Pearl and Diamond and Pearl suffer from what I like to call the modern Pokemon syndrome, where the story just kind of stops after the 7th the story starts up a little bit at the beginning of the game, and then until the 7th dungeon, the
7th gym.
Yeah, until the 7th gym, the story then continues on to the Legendary, and then stops again for you defeating the champion, and then continues again in post-game. And I feel that Gen 4 is honestly the worst offender of this, because I've said this multiple times, in just talking to other people and all that, but I feel Gen 5 did it the best when it had a nice mix of the trainer going on his journey and having a story going on at the same time, where you were actively involved in it. Now, what's going on here is that our rival, who's named Barry, which I'm gonna...
He's a dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna up the saturation so that you can actually see what it's being read. You
can see it.
Well, barely, but...
It's not that bad. Put on your glasses.
I'm like 3 feet away from the... Whatever. Now, he's invading our private space because he's looking at our PC. And he has some kind of a sugar rush considering he always runs everywhere.
Hey Barry, I got a PC. I don't normally show it to people, but if you want.
And apparently we're too poor to afford a Wii U.
Apparently. But then again, there wouldn't have been one out at the time of this game releasing, so...
You know that.
This probably would have been in development still.
Yeah. It's so weird seeing older Pokemon games and the older systems. There's one thing I did appreciate when it came to the every Pokemon game that's came out so far, and there's my phone. I should have shut that off before starting this.
Whoa!
I don't know.
Oh.
But,
He's
yeah.
weird, like-
But,
Thud. Because people just randomly run up into you and go, Thud.
But like with every Pokemon game, the newest system is always in the house of the protagonist, and it's weird because Gen 5, it was the first generation, I think, to have both 4 and 5, to have like just the Wii be in there because there wasn't any new systems at the time. Something new that was added in for Platinum, and I kind of don't understand why, because it seems like a weird aesthetic choice, but everyone's in winter attire, and there's random, like, you know, melted, like, snow everywhere.
You don't know why?
No, I actually don't know why.
The appearance of Giratina with the spatial, it distorted the spatial realm around the entire Sinnoh region. So there's strange weather effects all over the place.
Oh, okay.
The entire climate's actually colder throughout the entire region. That's why they all dress like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
Plus, now it makes 1,000 times more sense why the Dawn and Lucas are going out into Route 217, because now they're properly dressed.
Yeah, I actually really like that. In the anime, Dawn wore her outfit from Platinum when they went to Route 217.
That coat is cute.
It's cute, and frankly, I like that design for her more than a regular design. Because me personally, I know it's Japan, but I kind of have an issue with 10-year-olds going out with skirts that short. I mean, sure, the issue isn't that bad when you get to Gen 5 because the kids are older or they're not wearing skirts, they have pants, but...
You know what's funny? It still hasn't officially been confirmed that they're older, so I feel really weird saying that they're older.
It hasn't been confirmed, but it's implied.
I guess. I mean, he just tells Bianca, he's like, I've known you for 10 years.
Well, no, it's not that. It's the fact that because Unova is supposed to basically be America, they're implied to be, you know, American kids. Realistically, they would leave the house like in their teenage years, being 10. So I think it's implied they're like 15.
Do 10-year-old Japanese kids just walk out of home and go on a cross-country journey? Because I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure they don't try to tame wild animals that could tear their bodies in half in a couple of seconds and then fight off against possibly pedophilic, possibly rapist, violent criminals who also abuse said animals who are also still wild and savage.
You're not gonna like Yokai Watch.
I heard Yokai Watch is basically just the bite off of Pokemon. We already have Digimon for that.
It's not. Other fans would say otherwise. Fans would say otherwise. And from what I've seen in Yokai Watch, it is adorable. Me personally, I don't care about it. I am glad for people who do like Yokai Watch that is getting released in the U.S. But
I actually want Yokai Watch. I'm like morbidly curious about Yokai Watch, and I'm also kind of interested in the new Dragon Quest game.
Mm-hmm.
But since I've never played anything in the series and never really cared about it before, I probably won't buy it.
I stayed away from Dragon Quest just cause, but yeah.
Just cause.
I don't know, like the Dragon Quest Heroes game looks good just because it's like 3D platforming with fighting giant monsters. And
we picked Turtwig. The end.
Thank you for spoiling that. In any case, over here, since we weren't talking about the game, just like a traditional Pokemon game, you're given the option of 3 Pokemon to choose from: a Fire Starter, a Water Starter, a Grass Starter. And I'm a big Grass Starter because these are the most appealing next to Pimplop, because who the f*** cares about Chimchar? And by the way, I'm going to be editing out on my swearing, so...
Alright, watch your... Chimchar's great. He's not as great as the other two, but he's perfectly fine for a starter.
You know, were we debating what starter we were going to pick? Because we're kind of on the screen for a little while.
Oh, are we? I don't know. Like, we have a terrible time making up our minds about anything, especially on a Let's Play. That's why I think we need to do a game that's a little more linear. So we don't have to waste time on choices like this.
I mean, there's that, and there's also the magic of cutting.
Yeah.
Don't take that the wrong way.
Kind of takes away from the hard work we put in commentary, don't you think?
No, not really. If you're just spending time on one screen doing nothing, unless you're being entertaining, no.
Oh.
So we picked Turtwig.
Whoa! That
So
has been in Pokemon for the last almost 20 years.
Yeah, I'm informative.
I know.
There's plenty of people that do that as an LP
I
thing.
just like ripping people. You should know this by now. You've only known me for like forever.
So we picked Turtwig
Yeah.
So we picked Turtwig.
Yeah.
So we picked Turtwig. Past self.
Oh my God. Brandon, will
we
you
picked
press yes
Turtwig.
already? Jesus Christ. Oh, 19-year-old Brandon, you make me upset. Well, I would have been 18 at the time.
So we don't pick Turtwig.
Oh, but we do. We're just.
Whoa! And there's the monkey that I said apparently his head looks like a piece of shit.
Guys, this is the LP within an LP. Okay, this is gameception here.
Yeah, and also
you need to prepare yourself for all types of mind tricks.
Also, if there's like a lack of sound effects and everything, I'm basically editing in all the music in post just because since we already commentated over this, I had to mute the video. So, just letting you guys know in advance. Again, when we get to episode 10, our third commentator is going to be in there, and the videos are going to be all how they were, just a little cleaned up. But then after either 17 or 18, we're going to go back to live, and we'll have a better setup at that point, too. Jesus Christ, how long are we on this?
I guess we're on for like a while. This is ridiculous.
You know, was Piplup in the anime? Was
Piplup, not Piplup.
Piplup.
There you go.
Was in the anime? Was he a boy or a girl?
I believe he was a boy. It was heavily implied he was male, but it was never actually confirmed.
Oh God, that meant he cross-dressed when he was in a cheerleader outfit.
It's okay. Piplup's adorable.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Piplup's so cute. He's so cute.
Have you ever seen those Pokemon fusions on Tumblr where like they fuse it with stuff like where like not fusions, but like when you made Pokemon, they look like realistically how animals made, so like they would combine Pokemon genes, and I think there was one where it was like a Piplup.
Finally!
Oh my God, I look so unamused in that little.
Our past selves, you can't really see me, but Hirutan looks so damn cute. Oh my gosh, what happened?
Are you hitting on me?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, a lot has changed since then. It's funny, we actually recorded this originally with an iPod, which is really weird. Funny story what happened to the iPod. You remember, right?
Yeah, you threw it out, and you put it through a Viking funeral.
You're gonna tell people the story the wrong way. Alright, so basically what happened, I went to throw out these rotten strawberries that we had, because everybody takes forever to eat.
Whoa!
We didn't realize they were rotten until I tasted one and almost threw up. And then I had my fucking iPod in my hand because I was addicted to it and couldn't let it go. And I put the strawberries on top of my iPod. So I'm carrying them both in the same hand while walking to the hallway to throw them in the garbage. And when the strawberries go down, goes my iPod right behind them. And I actually managed to dart out my hand and catch it it was literally on the tips of my fingers. And then I moved to pull it out, and it slipped and fell.
Long live the king.
Exactly. It was the most heartbreaking thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I was completely terrified, too, because I didn't even buy that.
Whoa!
My mom buy it for me for Christmas. So I had to lie to her until I sold it, because I cracked the screen.
At least you Yeah, at least it went out with style. Actually, no, it burned in a fire. Whoa!
Got the Mufasa treatment.
So wait, no. If I got the Mufasa treatment, it would have been it would have fell and been stampeded.
Well, who knows what happened to it? Because it doesn't go down to incinerator. It just drops into a huge pile of
You know,
trash.
back in the day when I played Pokemon, all I used to do was basically this fight where it's just tackle, tackle, tackle. I'm kind of glad with Gen 4 the AI started switching up by using stuff like lower defense. Even though realistically, it's like if you don't have a potion, you're kind of just gonna get bodied.
I always hate the first rival battles because I like being prepared for fights. If I know they're coming, I like grind training a little for it. Like, I won't fight N in Accumula Town in Black and White until my Snivies, because I normally choose Snivy, until it's like a level 10.
Is that fight optional, or do you
have to fight him, but you can choose when you go to fight him. So I grind train a little first.
It's weird because I like Gen 5 the most because I think that's also the one thing I really did like about it is the fact that both of your rivals had the ability to choose the other two Pokemon you didn't. So you would have a rival that was strong against you and a rival that was weak against you, which I like that just because not only does it give you variety, but the rival that picks a Pokemon who's weaker than you, which I believe that was Bianca, it's nice to see her think of a think of a strategy that normally the player would think of. As like, okay, this guy has a Pokemon that's stronger than mine. I better give it like moves and everything that will make it stand on its own. And it just makes the rivals feel more alive and give them more diversity, just because it gives them the same position that normally only the player would have. Also, Barry, were you just standing out there all day? Did you have nothing else to do?
So he's talking about having us follow him to the lake because he believes a legendary Pokemon lives out there. So now we're gonna go check it out and find out.
Whoa! Which, fun fact, in the original Diamond and Pearl,
you would get your starter Pokemon at the lake.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed it to have it just like this early.
Because third versions always change.
Whoa! Yeah,
but this is drastic.
Yeah, but this is the first time. This is the first time where like they changed where you got the Pokemon.
Dude, I got calambres on my feet already.
I don't know what that means.
It means my foot fell asleep. You know, you get those weird tinglies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tingle.
Tinglies. Creepy ass 35-year-old man.
Speaking of 35-year-old man.
Hey, Sean Shenmue's gorgeous. You leave him alone.
Yora.
Cyrus is literally one of my absolute favorite villains in the Pokemon series. He's like the first realistic villain Nintendo's ever created. And he's the most intense. The guy wants to explore the universe and recreate it in his image so he can be God. He's beautiful.
So he's... Oh, I'm sorry. If I say something wrong, I'm just gonna censor myself because I was about to make a big spoiler for Xenoblade. Well, I legitimately forget what we have to do here, considering I only remember Pearl, this is where you get your starter. But I believe, yeah, the video is almost over from the looks of it. So, I think we just ended off going into the grass, if I remember correctly.
We don't leave the lake. I don't believe.
It's somewhere around.
We'll cut it off before we leave the lake. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. So, see you guys next time.
And we'll actually talk more about the game next time. Promise. Bye.